I believe that the target for me, this is a measured move. So if you go from here to here, the target for me is roughly 27.25 now. So I think we have about 75 or $80 of upside between now and the BRICS. We have 75 or $80 of upside means I think we could go up 75 or $80 between now and the BRICS event. And that's 12 days away. That's an aggressive thing to say. Here's the qualifications. If we get above 26.70 in spot, I don't think this high will hold. 26.85, I don't think it will. So I think we're going to have another rally.
Gold fluctuated within a narrow range on Tuesday, constrained by the strength of the U.S. dollar, as geopolitical tensions and uncertainties surrounding the upcoming U.S. elections contributed to market volatility. Investors are eagerly awaiting fresh signals on the Federal Reserve's monetary policy plans, which could provide further direction for the precious metal. VinceLanci, a seasoned trader and market strategist with over 30 years of experience in commodities, particularly gold and silver, notes that the market is at a critical juncture. According to Lanci, if gold can hold key support levels such as $2,605, it has the potential to rally, with a target of $2,725. Especially as the much-anticipated BRICS summit approaches. The gold market is currently digesting recent gains, as buyers continue to enter whenever the price dips. Given this strong underlying demand, it wouldn't be surprising to see gold test the $3,000 level in the future. However, short-term factors are creating volatility, and the upcoming BRICS summit is expected to play a crucial role in shaping market sentiment. The 2024 BRICS summit, scheduled for October 22nd to 24th in Kazan, Russia, has already sparked considerable speculation about the introduction of a BRICS digital currency and payments network. Although details have been scarce, Russian Deputy Chairman of the State Duma, Alexander Babakov, hinted in September that BRICS nations might explore blockchain technology and digital currencies for cross-border settlements. Babakov emphasized that a BRICS payment system would be essential for achieving economic sovereignty and independence, signaling that the use of blockchain could go beyond mere speculation. Lanci believes that any announcements made at the BRICS summit could trigger a short-term rally in commodities like gold. However, he cautions that these rallies could be fleeting, as has often been the case in the past. Gold and silver have been known to surge overnight following significant geopolitical events, only to lose momentum during European or U.S. trading sessions. As the BRICS summit nears, market participants are closely monitoring developments, with the potential for substantial moves in precious metals depending on the outcome of key announcements. Make sure to tune in for our expert analysis. Don't miss out on future content. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay in the loop. Your support is greatly appreciated.
The fishhook is a phenomenon that when the market sells off, open interest comes in because long funds are driving the market lower by selling, and the bullion banks are catching those falling knives at prices of their discretion. And although they're not very discreet about it lately, they need to buy these back. And what happens that forms a fishhook is you have a day here where the market goes lower, but the open interest doesn't come in. So the long funds weren't selling. That's because new shorts were getting in, usually CTA types, but sometimes macro discretionary. And these new shorts who all of a sudden get bearish after the market drops $40, sell it here, and they sell it into the waiting hands, the waiting arms of someone who wants to buy, and it's not a bullion bank. The buyer at this point was probably another macro discretionary fund loading up for the BRICS. That day is the day you say, we could be reversing. And when this day happens, you say, we are reversing. And then this happens and this happens. So I believe that the target for me, this is a measured move. So if you go from here to here, the target for me is roughly 27.25 now. So I think we have about 75 or $80 of upside between now and the BRICS. We have 75 or $80 of upside means I think we could go up 75 or $80 between now and the BRICS event. And that's 12 days away. That's an aggressive thing to say. Here's the qualifications. If we get above 26.70 in spot, I don't think this high will hold. 26.85, I don't think it will. So I think we're going to have another rally. The BRICS event itself could be exciting. We make an announcement, the markets rally. It could be disappointing. They don't make an announcement. I think they'll make an announcement that's bullish to commodities, but I don't think the market's going to have too much time to rally. So, for example, they could make an announcement during their hours and gold could go up $70. I could be right. And then by the time we get to the US hours, it could be unchanged. It wouldn't be the first time that has happened. December 3rd, it happened. Trump, it happened. How many times has it happened over the last 5 years where gold has rallied and silver has rallied at night only to be knocked down during Europe and then unchanged in the US? So I believe in the next 3 weeks, sorry about the sniffle there, in the next 3 weeks, if the market does not crack 2605, it's got a very good chance of getting to 2725. And then from there, how long it stays there, we don't know. It could be one of those moments where the powers that be put the lid back on the kettle.
Silver prices declined on Tuesday, according to data from FX Street, with the metal trading at $31.14 per troy ounce, down 0.20% from Monday's price of $31.20. Despite this slight dip, silver has seen a robust increase of 30.85% since the start of the year, reflecting strong demand and price momentum in 2024. According to seasoned trader VinceLanci, silver has historically been slower to react compared to other precious metals. But when enough short positions are built up and the market becomes oversold, silver tends to lead sharp rallies. Lanci anticipates this pattern will likely play out before the end of the year, with silver poised for a significant rally as it rebounds from oversold conditions. Currently, the silver market is experiencing a period of volatility, with traders seeking a catalyst to push prices higher. Market participants are focused on finding enough buyers to support a breakout above the critical $32.50 level. If silver can break through this resistance, it could pave the way for further upside momentum, reinforcing its strong performance this year. As silver continues to fluctuate in a noisy trading environment, many are watching closely for signals of a sustained upward trend. With Lanci's expectation of a potential rally on the horizon, the market could see a sharp move higher, particularly if broader economic or geopolitical developments drive renewed interest in precious metals. Let's get back to the interview.
Silver gaps lower, goes down to 30 spot 70, 30.72 in spot. This is what I think. The China stimulus, as big as it was what was expected. But the press conference that came out afterwards was really disappointing. It didn't show the we'll do anything it takes mindset that they had showed at the previous one. And I think all the markets took it to be that way, speculatively in China. So the Chinese stock market sold off. And your more speculative players in Asia, Shanghai traders, bank traders that, front run their own government, well, they puked. And you saw pukage in silver, you saw pukage in copper, and you saw pukage in gold. And you had the same thing happen. If it's industrial, it gets slammed, right? If it's precious, it gets slammed a little bit and then rallies back. And that's what we're looking at here. So the key is gold didn't stay down because gold is what they're going to buy and gold is what's being bought by central banks. Silver didn't stay down, but it's working its way lower again. Copper just, I believe, stayed down. Copper's fully industrial, sold, nobody wants to buy it. Gold is fully precious, sold, works its way back down in sympathy. Silver is in between. So if you're a person who wants to play the BRICS, purely play the BRICS, what are you doing? You're buying gold and you're selling copper, right? Or maybe you're buying gold and you're selling silver. These three go hand in hand. The silver-copper relationship is very strong. Copper leads silver on the way down. Gold leads silver on the way up. And then when enough people get short silver, silver leads everyone and just tears it up to the upside, which I think will happen sometime between now and the end of the year.
As the market closely watches the approaching BRICS summit and ongoing geopolitical tensions, both gold and silver remain subject to volatility. Gold could see significant movement depending on the outcome of the summit, while silver, though slower to react, is also primed for a potential rally. Investors are keenly focused on how these precious metals will perform in the short term as key events unfold. What do you think the BRICS summit's impact will be on the future of precious metals? Share your perspective in the comment section. If the video resonates with you, join our community by subscribing to our channel and enabling notifications with the bell icon. Thank you for being a part of our community.